So you know what? It's time for me to learn you something, boy. Y'all thought everything that invented got invented by the white man, huh? Well, yeah, that's what you've been taught to believe, but now we're gonna find out that there was a brother who took flight first. And since y'all won't believe nothing I got to say, we're gonna let the white man tell you. We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast.
Get ready for an eye opening revelation. Keep It P podcast presents Abolish the Slave Patrol, a groundbreaking documentary that exposes the dark origins of modern American policing. Dive into the untold history of brutal 17th century slave patrols and discover their chilling link to present day policing. Brace yourself for a shocking journey that reveals the persistent legacy of racial profiling, discrimination, and violence. Don't miss this thought-provoking experience. Swipe up to watch now and be part of the conversation.
Oh yeah, so here we go. Check it out now. Um, Let me just go ahead and bust this down for y'all real quick because well, no, go ahead and take it away, Chuck. Oh, matter of fact, shout out to the channel on X, which is formerly known as Twitter, called I Expose Racists and Pedos. Go subscribe to I Expose Racists and Pedos because they be having some real good stuff on there. Matter of fact, you see that little logo in the bottom, the little Ghostbuster joint. It says I see racists. I like that. Anyway, take it away, Daniel.
When the names Orville and Wilbur Wright are mentioned, the beginning of aviation is often the thought that follows. But history is changing, and it may be time to add another name to that conversation.
He's doing something that virtually no other person in world history did, and he did it here in Pineville.
Meet Charles Frederick Page, a black man born into slavery that taught himself how to read and write, but more impressively, according to local historian Michael Wynne, patented the first airship.
It's a story that it truly is unbelievable, and not only unbelievable that it happened, unbelievable that it's being ignored until 2023.
Dude, no, stop. Nah, it's not unbelievable, fam. You know exactly why it was ignored because the dominant society wants to be ahead of everything and wants to be first and wants to be known as the most noble and the most this, that, and the third. So you know exactly why. I was just hearing about this. I didn't know nothing about this. I thought I was all learn. You learn something new every day, obviously. But yeah, they don't talk about this, man. They ain't nobody speaking about this.
And reports from 1904 recording the outstanding feat of flight by a black man and his airship. His research even further led him to find Charles F. Page's patent predates that of the Wright brothers.
I think Page deserves that whenever the Wright brothers are mentioned, Page should also be mentioned to some extent in our national history book.
What you mean to some extent? See, even he talking with the white supremacist tone. He like they should be mentioned now. The black man should be mentioned, but to a certain extent now, we don't want to take it away from the Wright brothers now. That's what we don't want to do. We don't want to take it away from them.
The innovative accomplishments of Page are not only confirmed by historical record, but have lived on through family lore, and Joseph Page, Frederick's grandson, is glad his accomplishments are finally being recognized.
For our grandfather to finally be recognized for his contribution to aviation is a significant event, not just for our family, but I think for Central Louisiana.
The city of Pineville unveiled a historical landmark in honor of Frederick Page on the
Nah, we don't want no landmark or nothing like that, fam. We want that compensation. That means that some of the patents for the modern aircraft is bootlegged off my man's first design. That's what that means. See, that's not what they that's what they ain't telling you. What they ain't telling you is, yeah, they're like, okay, we'll give you a little plaque in your little city right across from the Advanced Auto Parts. We'll give you a little placard, you know what I'm saying? Nah. Y'all, what y'all need to be is sharing some of that wealth, Jack.
The land that he and his family have owned since he purchased it over 100 years ago. Pineville Mayor Rich Dupree has known the Page's name since the early 2000s for economic additions to the property, and now he shares the unveiling of history with them.
We need to remember where we come from, and history
Is this an all-black town? And if so, where they got this nigga running it, though? Where is Pineville? North Carolina? Hold on, let me see. I'm looking at real quick, y'all. Let me just, if it got a description. Y'all know, somebody know where this is, where Pineville is. Let me know in the comment section, but I think it's North Carolina.
unveiled today in a very special way in the city of Pineville.
History for Central Louisiana is changing, and Joseph Page hopes it changes elsewhere as well.
You hear about the invention of the airplane, you immediately think about Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, and the Wright Brothers. But you never heard of Charles Frederick Page in Pineville, Louisiana.
Now, Pineville has a historical marker honoring Charles Frederick Page for his innovation and contributions to the community of Pineville. As for the airship Page patented in 1906, there is no surviving model because as Page was sending his model to St. Louis for a world convention, Wynne says it was presumably destroyed.
It was shipped, and something happened.
Yeah, no, it didn't nothing. Yeah, if something happened, yeah, you see, the thing it is though, he probably know all the stories too back in the day about what happened to this man's invention and all of that, but he ain't never tell it.
Now, due to the Jim Crow prejudice of that time, we firmly believe that it was stolen and destroyed.
After the destruction of the airship, Page changed routes
You know
due
that's
to the
what
racial
happened.
obstacles of the time and reportedly went about his life no longer pursuing aviation excellence, but rather excellence for his community and family, including future descendants like Darrell Davidson.
It's very obvious that there were barriers and challenges that kept other people from making it as far as he even did.
Pineville's recognition of Page marks history
Oh, my bad.
for Central Louisiana, but it also sends a message people should remember about history.
The message here is that there really is only one history. That one history is what unites everybody together and gets us farther as human beings.
Brandon Brown, ABC 31 News.
Listen, man, shout out again to the channel. I expose racists and pedos because I be they keep my timeline lit with a lot of info. But of course they want to steal your history, fam. Of course they don't want you to know where you come from. They don't want you to know about your greatness. That's one of the reasons why they stripped our language, they stripped our religions and our traditions. That's another reason why we became a new set of people when we came over to this country. Yeah, we of African descent, but everybody in the world is of African descent. If you think about that, I mean, first people in the world was from Africa. So that's that. But when we talk about culture, when we talk about people, we're significantly different than our brothers and sisters in the diaspora because they took all of that from us. We didn't carry any of them. There's a few things. I mean, of course, we innately have rhythm. And of course, we innately have rhyme. I think that we perfected it. Obviously, we perfected it because all the hottest music ain't coming out of Africa. And the hottest music is coming from the most oppressed people in the world. Let that sink in. But anyway, I'm not going to hold y'all, but I'm going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. This was just a little, what you call a little PSA for you there, boy. I need you to do a couple things for me because I ain't going to hold you. But I'm going to mold you, fold you, scold you about being on code. I need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike, comment your vomit, share if you care about getting Black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we on, Jones. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably a little bit late, Jake. It's been up on Spotify, my guy. So go on over there to Spotify and subscribe over there. Then if you really want the raw, then you can go over there to keepitpraw.com, and that's the Patreon, and that's where we get it in on the raw side. You see what I'm saying? So we got content for you there, buddy. Anyway, 4 words: love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I'm out the Doha for Shoha. You